was a bad day. Bad day. The function of this, I think, was to mark off where they've been in the woods before with the dog, because in the midsummer, 5 years ago, I wasn't going in the woods really that much, and the brush was much thicker than it is now. And I think that's why they needed markers to remember where they were. I wake up at night thinking about it. I don't talk to anybody about it, but I wake at night and I'll be thinking of some sort of tangent to the whole thing and an idea, what if I did this? I'm 34 years old and Jacob gets taken and I have no idea what's happening that night. I really don't. It's all hindsight now, and I did what I did, and all these, years later, 14 years later, news reports come out from a very misleading reporter that I didn't care and I didn't do anything, and sheer frustration with law enforcement, county attorneys, the media, just incredibly bad reporting. And now 26 years later, Jacob's still gone. And part of it is because of what happened to me, that they just did not react to things that I told them. I was very clear about it, and they didn't follow up on it. They didn't, it was just, it should have been solved the next day. Nothing prepares you for any of this. I mean, you think of past things in your life, traveling and things that happen, nothing really, you realize they're talking about me. But so many things have changed, and just everything changed. An example would be I had all the students I could handle for teaching after school private music lessons. This year I had 0 students until just one recently. And it was pretty much like that, a downturn in things since 2004. And with the police leaving my, quote unquote, my chest cut wide open and never resolving anything and leaving me hang. I mean, what are parents to think? They just go, well, we don't know this guy. I mean, he might be fine when there are a lot of kids around. We're not going to let him work with our child individually. So that's just one little example of what happens to a person of interest in something like this. You're just kind of crucified. For somebody that lived the kind of life I lived, up to now even, it's like, how could law enforcement, I never was a person of interest. It was like they were retaliating against me for talking to Patty Wetterling and telling her that the case is messed up. Law enforcement not only blew it back then, but they blew it in 2004 more than ever.